Hi folks, this is another quick tutorial to cover the optimal way of controlling curve path in Zbrush. So let's dive in. As you already know, inside Zbrush, drawing curves on the surface and putting its path along that surface is a no-brainer. But when it comes to drawing those curves in the empty space, things could get a little tricky. For instance, let's say we have two spheres in the space that need to be connected with some cables. And the quickest way to approach this is certainly using Zbrush. For this purpose, I want to append a cylinder in my scene and use initialize option to get a more appropriate mesh to use it as a connection path. Next, I'm going to use gizmo transpose to place it on the sphere, and also duplicate it by holding Ctrl key to place it on the other sphere. Now it's important to remove the polygons of these two meshes that are facing toward each other, and you can easily do this using the modeler brush. After that, again open the modeler's menu by holding spacebar while hovering over an edge. I'm gonna select the bridge function with the target of two holes. Now tap on the two edges of these objects that are aligning with each other. But be aware that by holding click while tapping the second edge and pulling it away, you can control the amount of segments. At this stage, I usually split the two ends of this mesh. Up next, select the transpose gizmo for this mesh and tap on the gear icon to open the deformers menu. And finally select the bend curve deformer. You're gonna get this deformer cage that contains of these orange dots, which are the controlling points for this deformer. And of course you can change their number by pulling the orange triangle in the corner. And here's the main point of this tutorial, where you can deform this mesh by pulling these points. Take note that you can also tap on these points and twist or scale the mesh using the triangles on the point. Now for the visual purpose, I'm gonna make the ends of this mesh a bit narrow and perpendicular to the spheres. Finally, to apply the deformation, tap on the accept button in the gear menu. Now we need to apply our curves to the surface of this mesh to conform its path. To achieve that, head over to stroke menu. Under curves function, just leave the polygons option on and tap on the frame mesh button. And we have our curves ready to apply curve brush on them. For our purpose, I'm gonna use extrude profile 2 brush in the brush menu. I randomly select a shape from the upper bar and tap on one of the curves. And here is our cable series we wanted. You can delete the curves with the delete button in the stroke menu. Take note that the original mesh is still there, but it's masked out, and you can either delete or split it. Don't forget that you can fill these holes by edge bridging function in Zmodeler or fill hole option, which in this case I rather do it manually by Zmodeler. That's it folks. Feel free to ask me any question regarding the process I mentioned in the tutorial. If you are interested about deformers in Zbrush, just let me know and I'll provide you another tutorial to cover that.